Joining us from Asheville, North Carolina, please welcome the A.C. Reynolds High School Marching Band.
The A.C. Reynolds Marching Band is one of the finest band programs in North Carolina. Today, we'll explore what's behind the curtain of how the band operates and learn why the band sponsors are so vital to its long-standing success.
Marching band is essentially the football's hype team. We play at a lot of different games, provide lots of entertainment in the stands, but also aside from that, we attend a lot of different competitions where we earn lots of different awards for different categories. And we put a lot of work into that, marching on and off the field, and overall we just have a lot of fun.
Competitions are a key aspect of this program. From the beginning of each season to the final moments of the last show, the band continuously works to improve its musicianship and marching. However, there is more to this story than just making music.
Competitions are super important for our band. That's what we focus on, and that's our number one priority for the whole season. And they cost quite a lot of money. I think it's upwards of $100, if not more, to enter your band into the competition. It can be very annoying to have to pay so much money just to go into a competition to secure your spot, and so that hinders our funds.
Paying to enter other schools' competitions is just the beginning of the financial burden of the band. The practice of hiring instructors to better the band is one of the most significant draws on band funding.
There's a lot of instructors. Through marching band, like band camp, we hire an instructor for almost every instrument. We have a clarinet instructor, we have a flute instructor, we have 3 percussion instructors, we have a brass instructor, we have 2 marching instructors who come in. There's a lot of people that come in to help the program.
These helpful instructors, however, are not the only staff that need to be compensated.
We have to take 2 buses every time we go somewhere, 2 buses there, 2 buses back because of our band and the size. So we have to pay 2 bus drivers the minute that they leave the school, they're on the job. And so that can be whole day events that we're paying 2 people to just be there just so they can transport us for maybe a minute or just like an hour and a half in total. It ends up adding a lot. We go to about 4 maybe competitions per season, so that happening with 2 people 4 times can equal a lot of money.
Like the bus drivers, the instructors are a major cost for the band. Because the band requires so many individuals to make it run smoothly, much of the budget gets spent on hiring these adults.
The instructors are a very, very large portion of our funding because, again, we have so many of them and they're here all the time. And it's necessary. It's not like they're going to waste. Like, this is a necessary part of our program, but we're having thousands and thousands of dollars going to these instructors every year, not only through marching band season, but through our entire year of band, and then over the summer while we're doing band camp and everything.
With all of its moving parts, the sheer cost of operating the marching band is astounding. There's no wonder why it relies on outside financial contributions.
So marching band is a really expensive program to run. I was the retiring drum major from this year, and I know that our show costs between $35,000 to $40,000 this year. And the way we get that money is from the community. So corporations, donors, families, any money that we get can help greatly. We have a band parents association that's responsible for keeping that money together. We have moms who come in and they keep it organized, and with that money they're able to spend it on things like new instruments, new technology, things like that. I know this year we had a flyover in our show, so things like that, little tricks that we put in our show, we need the money for that.
Perhaps, however, we have yet to cover the most virtuous use of the contributions.
Personally, with my family, we are just in a lower income situation, but I am really passionate about band. I play the French horn, and it's definitely something that I want to continue doing. And since middle school, Mr. Dotson has always made it very clear that financial issues should never come between a child and playing their instrument and pursuing their passion. It's just kind of been like in me for a while to know that like I have people to help me. And I always know that I can come to Mr. Dotson to talk to him if there's anything that me or my family are struggling with.
While that somewhat unrecognized use of funding is one of the most important ones, money also makes its way to more visually obvious places.
The funding for color guard is a little different each year because sometimes we get more money from the BPA and sometimes we get a little less. A lot of that depends on the fundraising that we do beforehand, but silk side fees are usually $50 per silk, and depending on how many people we have a year. Last year we had 9 people, so that was $450 for one set of silks, and we had 3 last year. And for the costumes, it depends on the more masculine or more feminine versions. The feminine versions were $95 this year, and the masculine were about $75.
Being an official corporate sponsor of the AC Reynolds Marching Band grants you advertising to thousands of potential customers many times throughout the year in the form of quarterly concert programs. But being a sponsor of this organization is about so much more than that. It's about helping a program where children are given a sense of community and spirit that is not always guaranteed in life.
I think the marching band is like, we're like a family, and everybody, we're like working hard towards a common goal, because we have competitions and things. So when we really get down into it, we get down and dirty, and we work really hard because we all care about each other so much and we care about succeeding. So it's just an atmosphere of a lot of hard work and a lot of love because we spend so much time together.
The spirit of the marching band is all about community. Like, no matter what, all of the sections are always close to each other and we're always loving each other. I've never felt a closer space than in the marching band.
The marching band is very much energetic. It is a place full of energy as well as hard work. Everyone puts a lot of time and effort into what they do, and overall it just pays off with a lot of football games and a lot of competitions.
So what do you say? Will you join in forging the legacy of our future generation by contributing to the AC Reynolds Marching Band? I can only imagine what comes next, and only you can make it a reality.